He might be old, but he's still randy, isn't he? A bit like Nick. A lame top is not really what we want, is it? We've got some of our lovely hay that we made in September. Been weighing up what's the best option to do with the hay, like put it in the small feeders. They sort of make a really muddy imprint on the field. If I chuck it on the ground, it doesn't really have the same impact on the ground, but maybe they'll waste it. So I think most things with farming, I've realised that there is no perfect solution. You just have to choose something and go with it. So I'm going to put it on the field. Is definitely an issue at the moment. This group's not too bad, but the other group, the top is lame today, so we're going to get them in and have a look at them. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to feed these some of this lovely hay. So we're now looking at lame sheep. How many did you spot, Nick?
So I thought I saw 2, plus the one that we treated before, who's recovered quite well, and the top.
So the ones marked with purple have already been looked at once. But I think there are a couple of new, that one over there. So yeah, this is predominantly the new sheep in this group. So Vlad's feet, not great. So we've done what we can. Gonna just give him some antibiotics. A lame top is not really what we want, is it? At this point. So we've injected 3. One had previously been treated, so we just had another look at it and given the foot a spray, and then Vlad as well. So hopefully it'll do something. Chase is also lame, aren't you, Chase? I don't know what you've done to your leg. Come on. Poor girlie. It's cup of tea time. Looking forward to that, always. And the sun's out. They've had a little bit of time standing on the yard, which I thought might also do them some good. And I've had my tea break. So I'm going to let them back out in the field now. And then chuck them a little bit of hay out. And then that's that job done. It's a gorgeous frosty morning today. We're just feeding round and then we're going to go and put some mole traps in. But the good news is that a few days after we treated Vlad, he's loads better on his feet. So I'm really relieved about that. It's very good. Tomorrow we're going to raddle both the rams. So it'll give us another opportunity to have a look over any lame sheep then. Loads better. Quite amazed actually, aren't you?
Yeah. Strictly still.
Oh. Right, let's get the hay spread out. So this morning it's been absolutely chucking it down. We've been feeding the Highlands, and now thankfully the rain has stopped. It's really cold. We're going to get the ewes in, more lame ones to look at, and we're going to apply the raddle. A few people asked last time when we put the rams out 3 weeks ago why we didn't apply raddle then. And the thinking behind it is, when you first put them out, you would hope that they were all going to get done, for want of a better word. And then the second time round, it would indicate any that didn't get done the first time, so you'd know the ones that are going to be later. So the ones that have the raddle on should be ones that are in lamb later, or I guess not at all, if there's a problem. I'm thinking that makes sense. It makes sense to me anyway. So rather than getting multiple colours on them, most of them should have no colour on, and it would only really be if they were done now, it would indicate that in the first 3 weeks, for some reason, it hadn't taken, or they didn't get served, or yeah. So we're going to put the raddle on today, put them out, and then we'll just have to watch and see if any of them get tucked. We do seem to have a bit of a lameness problem at the moment, so you can see the ones with the colourful necks are the ones that we've treated at various times. And Vlad, who was really lame the other day, he's good again, so at least that's worked. That one wants to go back up the hill. We're just looking for lameness at the moment. It's kind of easier out in the open yard than it is inside the shed. He might be old, but he's still randy, isn't he? A bit like Nick. Old and randy. He definitely got his eye on that one. So I'll shut this gate. Oh no, the glove's punctured.
Oh, is it?
That's no good.
Stuck your nails through it.
That's no good at all. Oof. So my rattling did not go to plan, and my hand went straight through the glove, and there wasn't enough raddle. So we're going to try again.
Try and reach under his front leg. Come at it from his middle. Is it working alright?
Yeah. It's gone on your shoes a bit.
Right.
I think that's probably be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready for round two, Vlad?
This is the good group that come when they're called. Come on! Come on! you know where they're going? Slowly does it. Not very much there, is there? It's a mucky old day. Mucky.
Caught what?
We caught one in the field like this.
Oh yeah, we did, yeah. Yeah, so we saw one in the field. She was hanging her back leg, managed to grab her, and quick fix.
And that, for them, is uncomfortable, so we'll give her a little spray. Who is that? Hello. Today has been one of those days where I really wanted to feel good about doing things, but everything that we've done has just made me feel crap. So just a couple of views we've seen have been marked, but you can see that the Raddle worked. From driving around looking at other people's sheep, we've seen that some people use a lot more Raddle than we used, so maybe next time we will put more on. But it marks the ewe, so I guess it does the job. And you know, there's several ways to skin a cat, as they say. So yeah, we're able to identify the ones that have certainly been tucked since we applied the Raddle, and it's probably about 5 or 6. One thing about this time of year, and this is daylight, when it's like this, it does get me down a little bit, and I think the knock-on effect, like seeing the ground in a mess, seeing the sheep getting lame, seeing the feeders getting so muddy so quickly, it does kind of wear on you a little. And the lack of daylight, like seasonal depression, is a real thing. But anyway, we are approaching the shortest day, the winter solstice, and so hopefully some better days are on the way. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.